Hi everyone, so today I did this kind of graphic glitter wing liner. So if you'd like to see how to get this look, please continue to watch. So to start off with a primer, I use the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base, just to give me a nice hydrated luminous base. And I just rub that into my skin using my fingers. And then for foundation, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. And I think this will be my all-time favourite foundation at the minute. It's the only one that doesn't kind of budge on me completely throughout the whole day. It's very full coverage. About the oxidising, I don't even notice it oxidises on me. I know so many people says it does, but I can't say I've noticed it. So maybe I've just got lucky. And then with my favourite concealer, which is the Collection Lasting Perfection, I'm going to pop that just under my eyes, and as you can tell, I'm not actually even bringing it down onto the cheeks because you don't need to with this foundation. And then this is the Daniel Sandler, I think it's called the Invisible Blotting Powder or something. I will write it down below, I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Just going to use that to set on the eyelids and underneath the eyes and on my nose as well, where I get most oily. And then I'm going in with my Too Faced Endless Summer Bronzer. This is my favourite bronzer ever. I got this in a little holiday gift set with quite a few other bronzers, but it's not got any orange or any red in it. It's a very straight brown, but that sounds horrible, but it's not. It's a really nice colour, perfect for my skin tone, and I find I can use it to bronze my skin and to contour my skin. So here, like, I'm doing kind of like a bit of both. I'm starting with the cheekbones but then blending it up onto the cheekbones. So yeah, I love that bronzer. And then for eyeliner, I'm taking the Maybelline Master Precise pen, and I'm starting off by just drawing in the wings on both eyes, just to make sure they're even. So I just draw up from the lash line up into a wing, connect it down to the outer corner, and then I fill it in. And this doesn't have to be super neat at the minute. Everything's going to get touched up later and redone later. But this is just kind of get your baseline of where your eyeliner is going to wing out. And then again, this doesn't have to be neat or precise. As you can see, mine's very messy. I'm going to go in and drag that line into the crease. So from the edge of the wing, bring it up and into the socket line. Obviously, this is going to look different on everybody's eyes because we've all got different creases and different shapes. But follow the natural curves of your eye and take that into the crease and stopping about halfway. Now I'm going to take some black eyeshadow and I'm going to use that just to kind of smudge from where our eyeliner ends, because this is going to help the gradient from the black into the black glitter so it doesn't just go stop start. I'm going to do that on the lash line, also in the crease where we've got that eyeliner. And then taking the Collection Glam Crystals eyeliner. I think this one's called Rock Chick, but I could be wrong. It's like a black and silver glitter. I'm just gonna start on the lash line, connect it into the eyeliner that we already have down, and helping it fade with that black eyeshadow. And then I do the exact same up in the crease. So I take it into following on from the line, follow it through my crease. And I love these eyeliners, I find them so much easier than when I like a loose glitter. I use them for everything. And as you can see there, I messed up, so I just kind of wiped it away. I got the shape wrong. I made the shape a bit more outwards rather than downwards. So I just wiped it away while it was still wet quickly before it dried, and just redid it. And then on a pencil brush I am taking a bit more black eyeshadow to kind of blend in that outer corner and smudge out the eyeliner. And then I decided the pencil brush wasn't precise enough for me, so I went in with an angle brush and I basically stamped on top of the eyeliner first and then pulled it out from the eyeliner, if that makes sense. So stamping it on the eyeliner so the blackness, the depth of all the eyeshadow is on the eyeliner, and then you flick it out so it fades out nicely. And I'm filling in my eyebrows with the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Creamy Beige, what I always use. I just kind of try and keep my eyebrows natural, but I do change the shape. I change, you know, pretty much everything about my eyebrows because my natural eyebrows are pretty much non-existent. And then I'll go through them with the L'Oreal Brow Gel just to push them up and make it so the hairs are visible. Because in my eyes that makes them look more natural, so you can see the hair, so you can tell they're not just all completely drawn on. And then popping on some mascara, and these are the false eyelashes I'm going to be wearing. They're from eBay, I'll try and find a link below. And then I'm going in with the Rimmel Santa Rose blush, and I absolutely love this blush. You know, whenever you're doing something overly dramatic and you don't want too much on the cheeks, this is absolutely perfect. It's so neutral and kind of barely there, but it still gives you a tiny bit of colour. I absolutely love it. And then for highlight, I'm using the MAC Soft and Gentle just on the cheekbones, above the brow, nose, cupid's bow and chin. And then again popping on those eyelashes. I was waiting for the glue to dry while I did my blush and stuff. And then I wanted a nude kind of matte lip, so I went in this Revlon matte lipstick in Nude Attitude, but once it was on I decided it was a bit too nude, it blended in my skin way too much. So I just blotted that off and I went in with this Too Faced lip liner in Perfect Nude, and it's kind of got like, as you can see there, it's kind of got like a movie mauve kind of greyish undertone. And then I just popped a little bit of that lipstick right in the centre just to lighten it up a bit, and that is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed and thank you for watching.